Plus, I have some personal issues I'd kind of like to get fixed.
We sat down with Nicolas Cage to discuss his new sequel, Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. And unlike the first film, Cage actually steps into the shoes of the title role. This is your second Ghost Rider film, but it's your first time playing the actual Ghost Rider, right? Because
Yes.
the first time it was CGI, but this time you're actually playing the character. Is that right?
Could you tell that it was me?
Yeah.
Because a lot of thought went into the body language. I wanted Ghost Rider to be something entirely outside of your reference point, like a bad dream, something you couldn't really understand. So I would think about ways to move that might be just a bit enigmatic and work it out with the directors. It opened up all sorts of possibilities for me in terms of performance.
What other ways did you get into the mindset of that character? Because you're so chaotic in the film.
Well, the Ghost Rider character.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in New Orleans and I went to an antique store and I actually found these two ancient Egyptian artifacts that were thousands of years old that used to go into the tombs of certain important Egyptians. And I would sew them into my leather jacket, or I would gather bits of tourmaline or onyx, and these were all like power objects to hopefully augment my imagination in some way. I mean, who knows if it really works, but the point is if you believe, anything you believe can give you some sort of strength. And so I wanted to go outside the box in terms of performance and also in terms of my process to achieve an honesty to Ghost Rider.
Turning to shooting, you shot all over Eastern Europe, is that
Yeah.
right? I also heard you got to shoot by Dracula's castle.
We went, I took a tour out to Dracula's castle, Vlad Tepes, his castle, on my break on Halloween night. And it was a little intense for my family because, you know, all the goth girls were dancing around the guy who was dressed as Count Dracula, and just a bit scary, but I enjoyed it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it sounds like an interesting experience.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and I was dressed as Ghost Rider with the black leather jacket and the black leather pants, and they would grab me and throw me in the circle and dance with me at Dracula's castle. So that was just all good for the character.
Are we going to see Ghost Rider 3?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I mean, I think the only way to really do it is if you completely reinvent it again and maybe have him go into hell like a Dante's Inferno. That would be a wild movie.
Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance opens in theaters this weekend. Ken Lombardi, CBSNews.com, New York. It was great talking
All right,
to
good
you.
to speak with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.